Hey guys, Ash Lane here coming at you today trying to build the perfect deck. Now, I don't mean that in a hyperbolic sense, I mean that quite literally, and what we're going to do is we're going to pick out a winning deck over from TV Royale that I saw that a player has a dominant win with, and it's this deck built around these golems. We're going to show you the replay, and then I'm going to play the deck a few times for you guys, showing off, highlighting what it's all about, what the cards do, what kind of synergy the cards have with one another. Let me find this battle here. So we're going to build this golem deck. Let's watch the replay. We'll watch how he uses the deck here in the on the blue side on the bottom of your screen. That's the deck we're going to be building today. So starting out with a witch here, it's basically this golem deck that also has the witch and the wizard. I love the wizard. Lately, one of my favorite cards. I brought you a deck that I really like recently in yesterday's video and the day before, but the only thing about that deck is it doesn't have the wizard. And you know what, guys? I have to stop switching my decks around. I can't use the same deck. I need to use the same deck every single day for a long period of time. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this series. This is the first episode, but I am committing to using the same deck for at least 20 battles before I change anything in the deck. So the idea here is that I'm going to go on a quest for the perfect deck. I want to get really, really good at Clash Royale, and to do that, you can't keep changing your deck every single match. You can't get discouraged after one loss and then switch up half your cards. You have to stick with a deck for a while and learn every single little intricacy of the deck. When is the best time to use this card? When is the best time to use that card? Oh, I can use this card to counter that card, and I can't use this card to counter that card. There's a lot of different things that go into the meta of a given deck. So that's going to be the idea of this series, and this is episode 1. Like I said, I'm going to bring you episode 2, and it's going to be the same deck, but I'm going to let you guys know how I did. I'm going to play this deck for 20 games. I'll play the first 2 for you guys right here after I build the deck. Let me see what the cards were again. I just watched the replay, but I spent too much time talking, not enough time actually looking at what the deck was. So we need the wizard, the hog. Okay, so the hog, and we should be good here. So let's get the wizard in here, and I think that would be we'd be good there. What else do I need? I need the freeze spell, obviously, for the minion, and then we're good to go. So the idea here is I'm going to go ahead and let's say YouTube to my clanmates, see if anybody wants to be on YouTube. My clanmates, all very good players. We have a big clan tournament coming up this weekend, so really excited about that. So Clark Kent, Superman himself, is going to be playing me the first game here. So I have the deck. So let me just get this out before I play here. So I'm going to start out with a Hog Rider, but I'm going to play this deck 20 times in a row. I'm going to keep track of my record, then I'm going to share that record with you guys on the next episode, and then we'll decide based on your comments if I should change any cards. I only want to change one card though. So go ahead and comment below. Give a suggestion if you think I should change one card, and I'll make that adjustment maybe for the next episode, but not these next 20 battles. So I have the witch, I have the wizard going after the right tower. They're going to die. Fireball is such a powerful card. Maybe I want Fireball instead of the arrows. Maybe that's the switch. Although arrows does have that really wide radius. But arrows don't kill archers. You guys notice that? They leave them with like, 20% hit points or so. Anyway, here, I'm going to go try to see what he has here. A hog in the minions, actually a great combo, and lightning's not going to do much about that. You guys probably already know this, but lightning only targets 3 troops at once, or a tower, so 3 units at once, including towers. So don't drop lightnings on a minion horde. You're only going to take out 3 of the minions, especially if there's a hog with them. It's really a crapshoot. So he has a Tesla. It seems like the hidden Teslas are experiencing a bit of a reemergence in the game. So I'm going to drop a wizard behind the King Tower. By the way, guys, want to thank you all so much for the support. 100,000 subscribers. So many of you guys commented on that 100K special, giving away an iPad. So, guys, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. So back to our match here. We have the witch, but look we don't have the elixir for the golem. I wanted to put the golem ahead of the witch, but the elixir just wasn't there. That's why this deck, I think, will shine during the last minute, because then we'll have the double elixir. I haven't even played the golem yet in this hand. I'm going to go ahead and freeze and see if this hog can get on that tower, but he drops the Tesla, and then he drops a hog of his own. I'm going to counter the hog with a wizard. Now, I don't have a cannon or a tombstone, my favorite hog counters in this deck, or a skeleton army, or barbarians, so we're going to have to use a wizard against hogs. He uses another fireball against my witch and wizard, but the witch does not die, drops a well-placed knight. Now she does die. I'm going to drop a minion horde way out here. Maybe we'll see if he has to burn a fireball or a lightning on the minion horde. Gonna again mix in that hog rider and use the freeze spell. Hopefully this time the hog rider will actually get to the building. He uses a fireball, but that's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna get this tower down. So hey, it's a success. My first ever battle with the beginning of what hopefully will be the perfect deck ever will be a win. So I am 1-0. I like playing my clanmates because with the tournament standards, everybody's cards are the same level, and everybody's towers are level 8, so that is good. So good game there. We already couldn't even say good game because Wonka wants some of the action here. Wonka is a very good player, so let's give him a sad face and say good luck, and then let's see if we can do some damage against him. He's good. I'm going to start Spirit Goblins way at the top here. Oh, a P.E.K.K.A. I think he's using this deck that has a P.E.K.K.A. and a Golem in it. It's a tough deck. Has a lot of firepower, and it's very dangerous during the last minute because when you have a P.E.K.K.A. and a Golem in double elixir, that is tough. You got to always be on your toes. I'm going to try to sneak in a minion horde behind the baby dragon, but that P.E.K.K.A. might get... I might have to use a freeze on the P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to use a freeze on the P.E.K.K.A. because 2 shots by that P.E.K.K.A. on my tower will have it down 1,000 hit points. I don't want that. And there I go with the arrows in the archers still staying alive against the arrows. I'm gonna do another Spirit Goblin right on the Meridian line there. It's a good way to get a couple hundred damage off a tower, and plus it keeps my cards cycling because I want to have some powerhouses in my available cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a witch down here, and she's going to mount a pretty decent defense against that golem. I'm going to sneak in a hog rider. What that's going to do is it's going to stop him from backing up his golem with a bunch of other troops. So we're going to go ahead and do the hog rider, do a minion horde, although he might get some damage. He might get this tower down here. Not sure if I should have dropped the hog at that point in retrospect. But it looks like he might not get the tower down. Let's see. He does get the tower. And he drops the P.E.K.K.A. Oh, no. I'm going to put a wizard way in the corner here and put some Spirit Goblins next to the tower there. Maybe I should have put the Spirit Goblins near the wizard. It's okay. The wizard's going to go ahead and attract that P.E.K.K.A. That's good. We just want the P.E.K.K.A. to stay away from the king tower at this point. If I drop a witch, she immediately summons a couple skeletons, so I know she's not going to die as long as I don't put her directly on top of the P.E.K.K.A. Let's try to sneak in another hog rider because I do have freeze available. I have it at the ready, but it doesn't look like he's dropping anything. Oh, instead, he's going to drop the P.E.K.K.A. I'm not going to use the freeze. Oh, no. 8 hit points. Well, I have the arrows. Might as well use them. Let's see. Minion horde. He drops a golem. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. The last minute. It's pretty crazy, pretty hectic. So I have a lot of troops though. I have the wizard. The witch. And I have the wizard now. And then I have the arrows. Let's try to sneak something in here. I need to pick up another star. It's going to be go time for this golem. The golem's probably going to get to that tower. He just dropped a P.E.K.K.A., so he must be low on elixir, even though he has the elixir pump. I'm going to drop the minion horde. I'm going to keep spamming the troops. I'm going to drop the Spirit Goblins. He comes with the arrows. That does a number on me, but I'm going to have the Hog Rider ready to go. So now I have the Golem, the Hog Rider, the Wizard, and the Witch. Good placement of the Baby Dragon on his part there. I'm going to go ahead and freeze it. And I just hope that I get some damage done. Another P.E.K.K.A. Witches actually do decent damage against the, not decent damage, but decent job against the P.E.K.K.A.s because they distract the P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to drop the Spirit Goblins way back. But look at that. The Witch versus the P.E.K.K.A. Really, really good. The Witches, I haven't seen a ton of Witch use lately in the game, and I'm thinking that I still love the Witch. So I'm going to go ahead, and this Hog is taking forever to get through this elixir. I'm going to freeze it. Oh, so close. It's going to have to come down to the golem. You guys might already know this, but I'm just going to go all out here on this tower. On this left tower, and hopefully he won't do too much damage. I'm gonna do a minion horde. I know my golem will get to that tower, and he should have it down. Let's do it. Oh, yes. Okay, so 2-0. Good game, Wonka. Good game, Clark Kent. And, hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll bring this deck back to you guys, and then we'll keep changing it slowly but surely and try to make a deck that can get us to Legendary Arena. So, guys, thanks so much for watching it. Again, thanks for your support to my mission to 100K subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. And, as always, take care.